yesterday that affirmed that this was what God wanted to say to his people in this 7th month of 2018. And then to hear these testimonies this morning is only proof. James chapter 1. James chapter 1. You ain't got to lose your shout. I just want to read my scripture so that it affirms and settles you to know that what you are dealing with is not going to end like this. James. Because when he gave it to me, Lady B, he kept saying the word perfect. Not perfect. He kept saying it with the perfect. The emphasis being perfect and not perfect. Because see, what some of you don't understand is what you're dealing with, it ain't to kill you. See, the devil wants you to believe that what's happening in your life is a direct result of your past. It's a direct result of your God being displeased with you. But some of the stuff, and most of it for some of you, that are happening in your life has nothing to do with your past, but everything to do with your purpose. I need about 8 of y'all that know it's not your sin, but it's your purpose, to go high five somebody and tell them it's not my sin, it's my purpose. So in James, he says, in James chapter 1, verse number 2, my brethren, count it all joy when stuff happened to you. That's the Brackett version. Count it all joy when you fall into various temptation. Because I don't care how saved you are, how long you've been saved, how many oil you got, how many levels in God you done been to, everybody will have stuff to happen. I need about 8 honest people to high five somebody and tell them, I know that's right. Stuff will happen. And I'm finding out the oilier you are, the more stuff happens. Yeah. See, everybody want to be oily and everybody want to be anointed, but you better understand what comes with the territory. So he said, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing that all of this is only to test your faith, because I've got something I'm trying to get out of you. He's saying, the only way I can get it out of you is I've got to allow stuff to happen with you. I have to allow stuff to happen to you. But all of it's going to happen for you. Count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptation, knowing that the trying of your faith worketh patience. But let patience have her perfect work. I was riding in this morning, and that word let started jumping up. I was like, Lord, what you trying to say with that word let? He said, because sometimes, even though what I'm working for them is purposeful, they won't let me work. They won't let me do what I need to do to produce what I put in them from the beginning of time. But he wants me to tell you, let him do it. It ain't comfortable. It ain't pleasing. It's not easy. But I want you to leave out here saying, Lord, I'm going to let you do it. Y'all still ain't. Hey, listen, can I find the prophetic group in this church? The prophetic people in this church? Go find somebody and prophesy to them and tell them God says, let him do it. Let him do it. Let him do it. Have a seat. I'm already there. Go on, sit down. I don't care. Sit down. Sit down. Yeah. Let him have. Let patience have her perfect work, so that you can be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. And for anybody that lacks stuff, ask for stuff. He said, if you lack wisdom, and I love my definition of wisdom is simple, it's just saying the ability to execute what you know. Because you can know the right thing and mess everything up because you do it at the wrong time. But high five somebody and tell them I'm wiser now. Y'all ain't ready for no church this morning. Somebody ought to high five somebody and tell them don't get it twisted. I'm wiser now. been before. And it's not because of my schooling. It's not because of who laid hands on me, but it's because I asked God for wisdom. I want to know how to come in. I want to know how to go out. I want to know what's right. I want to know what's wrong. I want to know whether to go to the left. I want to know whether to go to the right. I want to know whether it's this one or whether it's that one. I want to know if this is your will or this my desire. I want to know if this is your spirit or this is my emotions. So I got to ask God. Okay. Ask wisdom. And God will give it. Because he gives it in abundance. It's like saying you'll ask him and he'll give you more than you ask for. Okay. We're in the 7th month. It's the month of completion. 7 is the number of God. It's the number of completion. It's the number of perfection. So this month is about perfecting you. I'm not being tortured. I'm being perfected. Okay. Somebody in here this morning, and I know it's you because he uses the word torture. You feel like what you're going through is torture. But he's saying, I'm not torturing you. I'm perfecting you. But I have to be this intense. So what is in you? Oh, Lord. Ryan, where you at, Ryan? Okay. Y'all come on down because y'all need this word too. Y'all come on down. You have any more of those berries you gave me this morning, or did I eat them all? Tiff, you got some berries. Can I have your fruit? Watch this. Because see, that's our problem. You know what you're capable of, but you don't want what's necessary to get what I can get out of you to happen to you. See, you want to be consumed as a whole berry. You want folks to eat all of you. And in certain cases of your life, it's not the whole, it's not the fruit, but it's the juice that comes out of the fruit. So, where normally you may have been being consumed as a whole berry, this season of your life is not meant for you, Shell, to be a whole berry. It's meant for you to be berry juice. But if I'm going to get you to be juicy, I got to get the juice out the berry. These good. Tiffany, where you buy these at? Tiffany, where you buy these at? I'll buy you some more. But I can't get the juice out the berry in its current form. Y'all bring me a table. Put it in the sunlight real quick. Give me that offering table. Bring me that offering table right there. Yeah. Put it in the sun right there. Hurry up while I eat all these berries. Give me a paper towel. Real quick. Come on, move quick. My floor is going. Come on. Let me put my paper towel in here. See. In 17, everybody got to consume you like this. You got to keep your shape. Last season, you got to keep your form. But in this season of elevation, the person that you're to be in 18 is not the same person that you get to be in 17. Has to be different than 18, right? You said this was your season of elevation. Where in the season of elevation, we don't need this form. We need the juice out of this. We need the oil out of this. And I can't get the oil out my stuff in its current form. I keep hearing that. I don't know why he keeps going to that. Some of you all are resisting him. That's why he's saying, let me do my perfect work. because you're resisting me, and as long as you resist me, you stay in this form. But the best of you is inside of the form you're refusing to give up. I don't want your shell. I don't want your gel, the jelly part of the fruit. I want your juice. So the only way I can get your juice and I got to keep squeezing until I get all the juice. Oh, my Lord, I've been going through this for 6 months because you so juicy. See, everybody talks about how gifted they are, but it takes pressure to bring out your juice. How much longer? I don't know how much juice you got left. Because now the juice of the berry, it's juice in here, it's just been absorbed by the paper towel. But in order to get the juice, I got some, thank you. In order to get that juice, I had to squeeze. Oh, Lord, y'all missing your exit here. Some of you are being squoze. Squoze. S-Q-U-O-Z-E, squoze. Matter of fact, high five somebody and tell them, yep, he just squozed me last week. That's my word, Tiff, and I'm sticking by it. And you have allowed the devil to define why. You're allowing the devil to give you his definition of why you're under the pressure that you're under. But the pressure is for the juice. But I can't get the juice as long as you keep resisting me. So let patience have her. Give me some paper towel, son. Perfect work. Whatever he's doing, let him keep doing it. Okay, I don't know who that's for. That's not for everybody, but that's for somebody. Whatever he's doing to get the juice out of you, let him finish doing it. Okay, we're going to preach together because I'm ready to go too. So go and get up and go find somebody and tell him whatever he's doing to get the juice out of you, let him keep doing it till he gets all the juice. Yep, whatever's going on, leave that here, yep. Whatever he's got, whatever he's doing, no matter how tight the squeeze is, let patience have. Oh my goodness. See, Chana, you messed me up. Miss Idris, you messed me up this morning because I had to endure all school year. Okay, because you have people who are envious of you, jealous of you, and all you're doing is being you. I'm not running around the school talking about I'm this wonderful teacher and I'm bad and I'm all that. I'm just being who I know God created me. But purpose will produce people who don't even know why they don't like you. They just don't like you. So now I got to endure. How many months, daughter, is it between the first test from the bottom to the top?
The first test is taken in October.
In October. So I had to go from October to May. I told you she wasn't going to make the cut. It's just a matter of time, and she going to be out of here. I've been waiting on something that I can get her with, and y'all know you got people waiting on you to mess up. And even though what they think is a mess up is not really a mess up, it's a setup. I I need to find the Rhema Word church I'm supposed to be prophesying to. Because some of you, the enemy thinks that you have messed up, and he's telling you it's a mess up. And God said, it's a setup. Okay, yeah, y'all stay in your stations because we about gonna be there, yeah. And so I'm being set up. October, November, December, January, February, March, April, and you have to wait till May. So if we count it right, it really adds out to 7 months. No, because, see, only spiritual people are going to get this. Some of y'all done slept right through it. I'm in my 7th month, but I had to endure 7 months. And because she's so low on the totem pole, because her scores are so low, she ain't going to recover. Hey, they already counted you out. You too far gone to recover. But I need somebody that know I'm talking to you this morning to high-five a neighbor and tell them that devil's a lie. I'm not beyond recovery. I'm not beyond restoration. I'm not beyond redemption. I'm not beyond God's touch. I'm going to not just recover, but I'm going to recover. See, I'm waking up the Rhema I'm supposed to prophesy to. I said, I'm not just going to recover, but I'm going to recover. So Chana said she started at the lowest. 7 months later, not only was she in the top as a top contender, but she was at the top. What no room left. Open the windows of heaven and pour you out you won't have room enough. But I had to let patience have her perfect. I had to endure people whispering, looking at me talking about, yeah, she done finally flopped. Yep, she done finally peaked. But 7 months later, what everybody laughed at, what everybody was pointing to, murmuring, the murmuring has been turned into celebration, but I had to endure. Okay. Pass it down your row. I'm going to give you one more point, and then I'm done. Pass it down your row, I said. Endure. Come on, prophesy to somebody. Look them in the eye. He said, count it all joy when you fall into the diverse temptation. The trying of your faith worketh patience, but let patience have her perfect work. Endure what you encounter, because if you endure what you encounter, it will produce what you got in you that can only come out of you going through what you're going through. Christians are not real Christians until they get in hot water. You really don't know who you're dealing with until some stuff happens. Am I in the right church this morning? Yeah. See, I see this on Sundays and hookamashaya, hala, haya, ha. But the real you shows up when you get dipped in a little hot pressure. You know, when the report comes back different than what you thought, or when you all of a sudden lose your job and don't know where the money's going to come from, or when all of a sudden your marriage is in trouble, or your children go haywire. Now the real you surfaces. But he says, not only do I see the best in you, thank you, Bishop Sapp, but he said, no longer do I want to see it. I want it to manifest. I want to bring out the best in you. So for this season of elevation, the only way I can bring it out is through what's going to happen to you Come on. Yeah, give me my glasses. See, many of you like this. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one. Don't lose my tea bags. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna give you one. Untangle your tea bag. How many tea bags I gave out? Because I might not have enough glasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more click of that. All right. Okay, now watch this. In this form, I can't enjoy what this should be producing. Because the form for enjoyment, it's in the bag, but it has to come in contact with what's going to release the contents of the bag for my enjoyment, for my pleasure. As long as I stay dry, as long as I stay in this form, nobody's going to enjoy me. Put the water in there. All this is hot. All right, fill them all up with hot. Because see, some of y'all, you feel the heat from the water, so you automatically pull back. But you're not your best you until we dip you in hot water. You ain't blessing nobody until you get dipped in hot water. Because see, you weren't created to be consumed like this. You were created to be consumed in another form. Come on, help me get my glass. Hold your tea back up so they know who you are. Don't put it in yet. Just hold it. It's a little hot, so try to hold it from the bottom, and I'm going to try to get there as fast as I can. It's another one. You got another one? One more? You got one more clear glass? Give me one more clear glass. Real quick. You need another glass of hot water? Give me another glass of hot water. Keep that one, but give me one more glass. I need clear glasses because they need to see this. And I'm done preaching. High five somebody while we're waiting on them to hurry up with my illustration and tell them it's getting hot in here. Y'all so deep, y'all about to miss your moment. Look your neighbor and tell a neighbor, did you hear God is about to get hot in here? But the heat is going to work in your favor. Because what the heat will produce, you can't get no other kind of way. And some of you, this is what your 2018 looks like. In order for you to be consumable, in order for you to see what God, y'all can come on out. In order for you to be seen in your God-given form, in your purpose, you got to connect with some hot water. Come on, put the bag in. Dip it 2 or 3 times. Dip it 2 or 3 times. Take it out real quick. Take it out real quick. Real quick. Now, BB dipped hers a couple times. God, that's too much. I can't deal with that. I can't go through that. I've been through enough. I've been in it long enough. That's good, God. And that's what your tea look like. But it's not meant to be consumed in that form. Because it's not ready yet. I know you done dip your toe in there a couple times, but you're still not ready yet. High five a neighbor and tell them, you still not ready yet, boo. You still not ready yet. I know it's hot. I know you think you can't contain it and you can't take it, but you're not ready yet. We got to dip you some more. Look at somebody, high five them and tell them, we got to dip you some more. Come on, dip your bag some more. Dip your bag some more. Come on, dip your bag. Dip your bag. The more you dip your bag, the darker your water gets. Leave your bag in. Don't dip it now. But let your bag marinate in the water. Let it stay in the water. Let the water saturate the bag. And when the water saturates the bag, first it releases color, then it releases flavor. So some of you don't want to be dipped. Some of you don't want to be dipped too long. Some of you don't even want to be submerged. But God's not after your color alone. He's after both your color and your flavor. High five a neighbor and tell him he wants all of me. He wants all of me. He don't just want a part of me. He wants all of me. Okay. The longer you leave it, the darker it gets. So, come on. Play with your bag a little bit. Dip it up and down. Because, see, you've been saturated to the point you done got comfortable. You done got complacent. And I haven't got all the color and haven't got all the flavor. So I got to dip you some more. I got to shake you up a little bit more. I got to let some more stuff happen so I can get all of you out. And that's where some of y'all are. Well, he started dipping me in January. Dip me in February. Dip me in March. But guess what? He allowed you to stay saturated in the water. And while you were saturated, you got comfortable. While you were saturated, you got complacent. But God was saying, no, this is not how it ends. There's still some more in that bag. So the only way I can get the rest out the bag, I got to dip you some more. So I want to encourage some of you that are going through your mid-year dip. Don't be consumed by depression and discouragement. He's just getting the fullness of your purpose, the fullness of your destiny, the fullness of his power. And if you can just endure until it gets you dipping you, endure. Now I'm dipping this, but, okay, China, come here. Real quick, daughter, come on. Miss Idris, come quickly. Glory to God. Yeah, come on. I feel God in this. Look at somebody, tell him he's preaching about berries and tea bags. So they won't think I'm making it up. Will you dip that all the way in that water? All the way in there. Now, take it out, take it out. Now, the first time, when them other folks dipped their bag, it at least started changing colors a little bit. Okay, dip yours some more. Why mine not changing? I got the same thing they got. I got a tea bag like she got. He ain't no better than I am. I got a tea bag just like he got one. It ain't the bag. It ain't the substance. Okay, stop there, daughter. Hold that. Marche, come here, Dr. Owens. Touch hers. You close to Sister Margaret. Touch hers. Touch her water, her glass. Yeah, now come back. Touch that one. Don't worry, y'all know how. We're not going to ask you to drink the cup. Drink all of it, yeah. Touch that one. Oh, what's the difference?
This water is cold and that's hot.
This water's cold. That water's hot. See, your problem, you think because you're getting dipped. But you pissed off because your glass don't look like, let me have yours, Margaret. You pissed off because your glass don't look like. But see, don't judge my glass. Because if I hadn't told you that my water was cold, you wouldn't have known it. See, you so busy looking at my life. You so busy looking at my marriage. You so busy looking at my money. You so busy looking at where I go, how I shop, how I dress, what I eat, that you don't understand. It's not that you got a glass and I got a glass and both our glasses are clear and both our glasses got water. What you don't understand is your water's cold, my water's... High five a neighbor. Give me some more right here, Mitch. Give me some more right here. High High five a neighbor and tell them, neighbor, it's all about where you dip in your bag. Y'all ain't helping me. Get up and go high five somebody and tell them, neighbor, it's all about where you dip in your bag. Come on, get up and go encourage somebody. It's all about where you dip your bag. Collect the cups, collect the cups. So, leave that there. Leave that there. That's still preaching. Leave that there. Leave that there. Leave that there. So, if I'm looking in my cup and my water ain't turned yet, guess what? I didn't lose my content. Hey, Frankie, my bag is still intact. The stuff I need to produce tea is still inside. All I need to do is switch. Wait, because he just told me this. Not only do you need to switch the temperature from cold to hot, because this form will only produce in heat. But he said, watch this now. Where all them bags at? Where all them other tea bags? Bring them all here. Bring them all here. Bring them all up here. Bring them all up here. He said, there's no need for competition. I just want the tea bags, not the cups. I want you to put your tea bags in. I want you to put your tea bags in. I want you to put your tea bags in. I'm going to put my tea bags in. And he said, what you don't understand is plenty room for my bag, your bag, your mama's bag, your grandmama's bag, your greaser grandmama's bag. I don't have to compete with you. Hey, watch this, because he's made room for me. I need about 8 of y'all to just holler Rehoboth. He's made room. But I hear you in the Holy Ghost. I'm telling you, I'm finished. I hear you in the Holy Ghost saying, yeah, you talking about his room. And you got all them tea bags in there. Okay, before I do that, okay, I hear you. He said, the more tea bags I put it at one spot, he says there's power in agreement. Oh, I feel God in this. He says the more tea bags in here, the stronger the brew is. The stronger the flavor is. Look at your neighbor. Everybody stand up. I hear you, God. Everybody stand up. Put your hand on your hip like this. Come on, do it. I don't care if you're a male or female. Put your hand on your hip. Let your backbone slip. Come on, who grew up saying shake it to the east? Shake it to the west. Come on, put your hand on your hip. And say, I'm strong by myself. Come on, you got to encourage yourself. I'm trying to help you so you can get through your week when you're not around us. Come on. Declare, I'm strong by myself. As an individual, I'm strong. But now everybody, whoever's on your road, link up. All the way across. Come on, link up. Link up. That's it. Somebody got it in the spirit. That's it. Yeah. I'm strong by myself. Stay there. Stay there. But what happens is, sometimes the enemy will play tricks on you. You have the opportunity to be linked up like this. You have the opportunity to be strong like this. But the enemy will play in your mind. He'll play with your thoughts, telling you they don't like you. telling you they don't want you in their circle, and then you will end up like them. They in the same building at the same time, available to the same resources, but because of what they're doing, it's just them two. Look to your right. You're right. You got two more like these two up here. But all we need for them to do, the ones that's on the sidelines, to see us, that we're stronger together. The more we link up, the stronger we can get. So I hear the Holy Ghost, and it's going to be radical. But I need us to link up around this whole building until we make one complete circle. Because we are one family. We are one people. Divisions are being dismantled today. We gonna yoke up. We gonna hook up. We gonna lock up. Because we're strong. Lord, go get the kids. Get the babies. Get the babies. Come on, baby. Come on. Get the babies. Mike, you better get my clap machine together. I feel a shout coming. Glory to God. Come on. Stop. Teresa, y'all stop right there. Stop, just stand. Latanya, y'all stop right there. Stop right there. Watch this. That's perfect. Shh. Not yet. I'll give you your cue. Watch this. See, here's another thing the devil will do to you if you're not careful. You'll look around and it look like ain't no room for you. It look like all the spots are taken. But sometimes you got to open up your mouth and say, hey, make room for me. Now, if it ain't no room up there, sometimes you got to be bold enough, Stevie, come here, to move from where you are and discover your Rehoboth. Because if God sent you to Rhema, he's already made room for you. Latanya, come here. Right over there. Just tell him, make room for me. Come on, you got to put your mouth on it. Teresa, come here. Right here. That pretty lady in the flower dresses. Just tell her, make room for me. You know what I just heard God say when she got in? I heard a click in the spirit that said nothing missing, nothing broken, nothing lacking. This is what we look like. But we didn't look like this until we all look at the person. I don't know how you got to do it, but you got to figure out a way to tell them on your right and left, because I know they're going to be looking at their right or left too. But figure out a way to tell them, I'm not competing with you. I'm not even trying to replace you. As a matter of fact, I'm for you. Okay, come here. Get in the circle. Come here, daughter. Get in the circle. Oh, God, y'all keep making me preach. See, watch this. For Stevie, for Latanya, and Teresa, I led them to their place. I was their Eli. They heard something, but they didn't really. So I led them to say, you don't belong in the pew. You belong in the body. I led them. Annie Perry and her granddaughter, I spoke to them and told them get in the circle. They discovered their place. See, some will be led while others are mature enough to discover. And even if you lack the maturity and you take the risk of discovering, you got to trust God enough that you believe the oil that's on your man and woman of God, that if you discover a place and you get in there and that's not where you fit, you got to be able to trust them enough to say, come on, daughter. I know that's where you thought, but this is where I saw you at, right here. This is more feasible for you. You'd work better right here in this spot right there. Yeah. Lee, I know, yep, dude, yep, I know, but yep, come on, come on. Over here. What now? Oh, no, over there. Where? No, you might end up over here. No, we can't go over there because this is over here. No, over here. Okay, you can stay right here. See, some of y'all would have moved your membership after I took you to the second spot and didn't let you get there. You sure enough would have lost your religion when I tell you to step over something. And then finally, you would have moved out of the state if I did all that and brought you back to the same spot. But he let me. He let me lead him, and he followed. I'm done, but I want you to take a good look all the way around this building. Individually, yeah, you're strong. Yep, you're wise. You're capable, but you're not Rhema. I'm not Rhema by myself, because a pastor have to have sheep. You ain't nobody's pastor and ain't nobody there but you. You need sheep. So you're not Rhema by yourself. We're only Rhema together. I promise. If he don't say nothing else, I won't. But look on your right and left and tell them we're Rhema together. No, you saying it in that church voice. Come on, look at them and prophetically tell them we Rhema together. Come on, go to your seat. Go to your seat. Go to your seat. I got one more thing to share. Yeah, come on, yeah, flow. Here's my last point. Because when you saw me put all these bags in one place, you said, yeah, it might be room for all of us in that glass. But now it's running over, it didn't spilt. I thought you said, though, when you put out, he gives back. When I release, what comes back to me is more than what I put. Something is wrong if I could put all those bags in here and nothing happens. It's running over because that's how I give back to you. Pressed down, shaking together, dipping, running. This next season of your life, if you can endure if you can let God, if you can let your man of God and your woman of God, then you'll be able to get in the glass with the rest of us. Because this flavor only comes from all our bags. I don't care how much you got in your bag, you can't make this glass taste like this taste here. If Marsha hadn't dipped her finger in there, I'd drink it. And everybody else touched these tea bags too, so no. This flavor is not marketed in one tea bag because one tea bag is not strong enough for this brew. This is like, for those of you who have the Holy Ghost and drink Dunkin', this is like turbo. For the ungodly that likes Starbucks, this is like Expresso. And the turbo and the espresso is different than the ordinary cup. But do you know what the espresso is? It's still coffee. It's just a stronger. Rhema, in this hour that we're in, what we once were, we can no longer be. The extent that we've been able to manifest, that was our light brew. But for what our world is contending with, what our community is contending with, what even we're contending with in our own lives, requires a stronger brew. And the only way that brew's gonna come, all of us gotta come together and get in this hot water. Look at your neighbor and tell them, quit avoiding the hot water, boo. Okay, I ain't getting no help over here. Will you help me over here and just tell your neighbor, quit avoiding the hot water. You saw the best in me when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. He's saying, you didn't know you could do that until you got in that. But I knew you had that the whole time, because I knew what I gave you. And I knew it was going to take this to bring out what I saw. I want to encourage some of you. I want to warn others of you. And I want to corporately bring correction. This divisiveness that the enemy desires to do at this stage, at this season of the life of our ministry, comes to an end today. Many members, one body. I need what you bring to the table, what you bring. I need 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 what you bring. So forth and so on. Because that's the only way we're going to produce this. And you got one or two choices to make. You can come get in the glass with all of us, or you can be taken out. And that's not to scare anybody. I just got to be obedient. We are, let's say, 30. Today is the 8th. So 30, about 40-something days. And then these next few days, the perfecting is going to intensify. Because after August 25th, we will no longer be who we were on August 24th. Not only will you not be that, but to remain that will no longer be acceptable because you don't fit. You can make the change with us. You can let him have his perfect work so that you can be perfect in time, so that you can be mature and stable. Or you can be angry and isolated. And it's the will of the Lord for you to be in the cup, producing purpose, producing with passion, and producing for the glory of God. What the enemy meant for your evil, God is going to make it work for your good. Let's call today's lesson Perfecting for God's Purpose. Will you do me a favor? And I'm done. Move this. I'm done. Will you find 3 people? Okay. No. If you've received and you're ready to manifest like a tea bag, go find somebody on your own and just tell them, I'm going to let God perfect me.